confused me because I didn't know. Because I thought she was talking about it.
Yeah, because they have different stats.
Yeah.
Jesus Christ, they have +5 to hit if they want to. Oh, 2d4 plus 3 blood. God damn, I love horses.
Nick, you might remember this. My horse's name is Jack, by the way.
Oh, yeah, we also got some dire wolves too. If you guys need them.
No, I don't.
Jack meant fuck.
Oh.
You say wolves?
Yeah, dire wolves. They're big old wolves, bigger than that one.
You got bears?
But can I ride a
Fuck,
wolf?
man. Why don't you got bears?
Yeah, especially for
Look, Jim.
Your character is literally racially so small you could ride a mastiff as your
Jim.
So
How in the hell are you out there taming fucking wyverns, but you can't tame a bear?
I got some.
You don't want to ride a bear.
This is
Bears are
dragon
shitty
country,
mounts.
Look, my character like.
I like that.
I'm like,
This
Yeah,
is dragon country, boy.
Look, wyverns literally eat bears.
hey, the dire wolf. Can you get her a dire wolf?
Are you gonna buy it for her?
I'll buy it.
How much?
That would be like a
I know.
let's wait till we get back to the mainland to tame more common creatures. This is dragon country, quite literally. You're gonna pay out of the ass.
For
a
shit, not.
So yeah, for a dire wolf, you will be paying out of the ass.
You're literally taking a meal from a dragon at that
Yeah.
point, and that is hard work.
And dire wolves are really hard to get to.
Yeah.
Like especially puppies.
Hey, where's Luna?
Especially up here.
It's raining.
Is she not up on here on the porch?
Chilling outside.
She was by the tree.
Oh, she's over yonder this way. Over yonder.
Yeah.
She's in that
They
gym
will
mindset.
Yeah, the tether's this way. She's over here somewhere.
I guess next time.
Oh, here she is. She's literally right here.
Okay.
All right, well, let's saddle up and let's take off.
No, we need bring them up to the airship.
Yeah, that's
Yeah,
what I'm
we've
talking
got
about.
to go to the
Saddling
airship.
them up.
So
Alright,
I'm gonna.
How are
send,
they gonna get the fucking horses up there?
I'm gonna send Reek.
I was
thinking
the
same
Guys, hang on, guys.
I'm gonna send Reek. I'm gonna give him a missive. Reek can communicate verbally as my familiar. I'm gonna send him up to the airship and relay a message to Captain Gill saying, "Hey, we just got horses, and I know that it's really hard to land in the town. We're going to ride out west, where the destination is. If you could touch down there, so we could load up our horses, that'd be really great."
And he gets the message, and you guys do exactly that. And there's no need to be like,
Will you please warn me when I'm not
Yeah.
to have my bedroom?
I'm sorry.
Didn't think about it.
Yeah.
But this is line open. We're drinking tonight, right?
anyway.
Alright.
She have the bedroom.
Kentaro was playing Xbox in there.
So yeah, you guys hitch the horses up on the.
Let me see if I can remedy this situation.
Okay, yeah. So yeah, you guys ride out west. He meets you guys on the outskirts of town, and you guys load the horses, and you guys give him directions on where to go, what to really look for, and he takes you out over there, but he doesn't drop you in front of the main entrance.
The old man's still with us, right?
No, the old man. He gave you guys where to look for.
Yeah, he never left with us.
Yeah, he did not leave with you guys. He went back to.
I'm
not gonna say he went back. I'm not gonna say mansion because it's not really a mansion. He went back to where the other two were. The other two kids.
Okay.
Alright, so I was like, when we get back, I just want to ask, can I slap him?
It really depends.
If he's still
it really
alive.
depends.
You gotta think, Karad, we are taking this time to go out, to find the general's daughter, when this wyvern could attack at any moment. The man might be dead. I wouldn't disrespect him by slapping him too.
Ooh. Ooh.
Ow.
Slap his ass cheek and it just jiggle.
You have to roll for that.
So
That's a lot.
You're gonna have to roll for each jiggle.
he drops you off about.
We're riding.
No.
Airship.
You're riding. You guys are in the airship.
Okay,
He
so
doesn't
pick
drop
us
you
up.
off in front of the in front of the ruins itself because I imagine you guys gave him or Rooker pretty much gave him the TLDR of what's happening, and in case of a fight, he doesn't want to let them the enemy know. He doesn't want the enemy to know that you guys are there, so he's dropping you guys about
We've
a
infiltrated enemy
good
lines.
half mile away, and since with the way his ship works, or his airship works, they pretty much went in stealth mode, and
That
The
bitch
engines,
turned
the
invisible?
engines are pretty much silent. Like you don't hear a damn thing from the engines.
Okay. Is it like I never asked? Is the airship more like a giant like actual ship with like an air balloon on it?
No, it's got wings and everything.
Okay.
I know what you're imagining.
Think of the airships from fucking Final Fantasy.
That's what I was about to say. Like,
Yeah, they're essentially that's what
that's
they
where
are.
I've been going with that image, but it's just like
Yeah,
now
no,
all
no.
I can see is Captain Galahad looking like Sid, and I don't like it. I fucked Sid.
So yeah, he drops you guys off a mile and a half, half a mile away.
I got a
And-
goal.
What do you guys do? You guys gonna?
We're gonna touch down, and we're gonna get the horses down and all that. Get them all out.
Get him in the back.
Get them, Brenda.
Shut up.
I swear.
I
Yeah,
will
go
drop
ahead,
rocks and
Nancy.
kill your character for that reference.
You will fall off the platform and die.
That's rude.
Fuck! She tripped over the 6-foot wall. How? She's 4'9".
Oh, you remembered that one.
All right, so we're all on the ground with
Yeah.
with our horses.
Yep.
I'm gonna load. All right, so the horse has storage capacity, right?
Yes.
The Clydesdale do. Yeah.
Okay.
The Mustangs have
What
not
all
as
came
much.
with the horse?
So you guys got a saddle, satchel packs on the side.
Nothing in them.
Huh?
There's
Nothing in.
nothing
Yeah, they're
in
empty.
Oh, do I need to put
You
that in my
got
equipment
reins with
saddle
them,
pack?
obviously.
All it is just storage space on your horse.
I
Um,
wanna act-
what is
act
the
like-
carry weight of these Mustangs?
Mustangs.
I imagine it's like 250 to 300 pounds.
Yeah, that's 250, 300 pounds.
I wanna
The
act
Clydesdale
like-
can hold up to like a ton.
Hold on,
Because
gotta-
I like they can hold up fucking Goliaths.
Hey, hold on,
They're fucking strong. I'm gonna
I
get right
can
back. I
find
actually have to pee really bad. You guys come up to converse amongst yourselves on
Alright.
planning.
So
You guys are about mile and a half away from
Okay.
where you need to be.
all right, I wanted to ask Gilahad, do we have some guns out?
I am also gonna go to the bathroom.
Okay. That's a good idea. However, your idea of suicide bombing with your animals might not be the best. Yeah, but then you got summoning familiars a ritual, so it takes like 10 minutes to resummon a familiar.
So here's how I see this going down since we're half a mile out
Like,
from
we don't
these.
know where it is, so.
Here's how I see this going down. With us being
Also, it depends on, because familiars can only be summoned as like smaller creatures, like birds and snakes. Maybe
Capacity.
something as big as a fox, and I don't think you're gonna have a strap explosive to a fox.
Damn it, Nemo!
control flame the fucking fox.
Like, let me look up Find Familiar. Have you summoned
Okay.
yours?
No. Like,
So-
Yeah, I know.
I
This
think
is
you
the
could
beginning of
sweet
team.
talk the DM and be like, hey,
horse,
could we retcon that I had
draft,
summoned my
horse riding.
companion somewhere along we're in the air, so.
They can.
yeah. I
I mean, if you can summon it now. If you want to summon it now, you can.
So here's what I
Draft
Alright,
Pose.
so.
450.
yeah, so
Hang on. What,
when it comes to
Brent, what are you
familiars,
saying?
Capacity, y'all. We're trying to. Horse riding is 480. Horse draft
so I've got it open right here.
540. Since they
You
don't
can
have the
bat,
stat
cat,
for the Clydesdale,
frog,
you want to do the
toad,
Clydesdale
cat,
being
hawk,
the 540.
hawk, lizard,
Since regular riding
octopus, owl,
horses
poison
or
snake,
480.
fish, clipper,
Yeah, go ahead. That's
rat,
fine.
raven, seahorse.
But like the thing is,
spider,
like
all
Clydesdale
of
can
these
hold up just about
something
the
in
Is
that
it like a war
general
horse?
size.
Because
Yeah.
war horse can
So,
run
yeah.
up
you're
to
gonna be able
60
to get
feet on
something big
speed
enough that
and
can
540.
fall and really explosive.
Yeah, they're like war horses. Yeah,
Yeah.
essentially.
I think you would need maybe like Find Steed or something like that, so you can summon a bigger creature.
So how I see this going, we three have Mustangs.
Mm-hmm.
The rest of them have Clydesdales.
Euphoria's with me.
Well,
She's on my
Euphoria
horse.
needs to get off your horse because we need to go up and scout these wounds.
Get a snake.
I have good strength. He's got good charisma if it
Summon a
comes
snake.
down. He's got good charisma if it comes down to having to talk our way out of a situation.
I have good
And you're
intelligence.
sneaky.
Can I roll a nature check on what I recall about the intelligence of wyverns? Like,
Yeah, go ahead.
can they be conversed with as if they were semi-intelligent, or?
Yeah, go ahead.
Okay, that's a 16 plus.
Since I'm a dragon, do I already have base knowledge of what wyverns can do?
You said it was history.
White?
Oh my god.
Stacy. Logic is a white guy?
Yeah. Well, he's mixed.
Not really.
Logic?
He's mixed with like a teaspoon of black.
No, he's just like. I'm pretty sure like his mom is like just straight up black.
Are you changing your
So-
clothes?
So
So
he's like black.
okay.
He's not like.
I'm casting
His
this
dad,
spell for.
I think his dad is half.
So he's like a quarter.
So we said it was history check.
Or you said nature.
That's why he
Nature?
can say
Yeah,
the
okay. You
N-word.
said nature. You want to do it
Either way,
nature.
it's a +3, so that's a 19.
Yeah.
What
I'm a whole half.
Let me
Yeah, he's
actually
very
pull
good,
the
though.
stats for that real quick.
He doesn't look it.
Am I fucking shit speaking or just
Yeah, Amanda, he has a quarter and a.
What?
A quarter of blood. It's only like his dad's like mixed.
Oh.
That's why he can say that N-word. Nobody cares.
No, we're starting to
No, people
care.
do care. That's the
Wait,
issue.
do you have the monster manual?
Yeah, we
Hand it here. Because I don't want to have to.
This is player's hands.
No, I need the monster manual because they're in the monster manual.
It is
I would
alphabetized.
imagine they speak
What, mounts?
Draconic
Yeah,
or
no.
something.
I just don't know if they have language. Like, I know pseudo dragons do. Because
I
in my
could-
campaign, the one that I'm running, Trent has a pseudo dragon familiar.
Because I'm a druid, I could
His
probably
name is Squall.
attempt
He's
to-
adorable.
He's a little shit talker is what he is.
Yeah, he's a little snarky.
I think with me being a druid, I could probably communicate.
Wyverns.
Well, if they know,
Yeah,
know
okay,
language-
so with that 19, you're gonna know wyverns aren't that smart.
Okay.
They have their base intelligence is a fucking 5,
Okay.
and they cannot.
They
They
don't
don't
have-
speak any languages.
Okay. All right. That's what I figured. So we're not really gonna be able to negotiate with these
They're
things
trying to talk
except
with
for
the
like,
cat.
yeah, we're not gonna be able to really negotiate with them aside from like offering meat. And I don't. Do they have any type of tendency towards treasure like their draconic siblings? Okay.
No, just from lore alone, they don't really.
We could
We're not
find a
hunting
bear,
the
kill
wyvern.
it,
Hoard
and offer it as
gold.
offering. Find a bear.
No, we're not hunting
kill
the
it.
wyvern, but we are in dragon country, and the wyvern that we had described to us, which sadly looks a lot like the wyverns that were stabled at the other area. We need to look for an asshole, just a straight up winged asshole.
Yeah, I mean, a lot of the wyverns there are generally around the same color. There are some differentiations and variants.
For
Some of them have black spots, some of them have stripes. Of
for
different colors.
retcon's sake, did we get a description of the wyvern that's freaking? I'm pretty sure we did. I just
Yeah,
don't
you did.
remember.
It was a sandy
Oh.
colored wyvern with red stripes on its side.
Red stripes.
Yeah.
No other defining marks like maybe weapons left inside it because okay.
Alright, so.
I
Is
feel
it
like
scarred
we
in
should try
any
to
way?
kill a bear and then offer it.
It wasn't
to him.
scarred in any way.
I mean,
I
it's.
feel like we could
Anything
gain
that
a
could be
Here, I might
definitive, like yeah, that's
I
our
mean,
dragon.
yeah,
You kill one of these
yeah.
people that
They would have like it would have
The
a
way
few
I-
scratches
the way I
and scrapes
see it
from it on
is
its
that
belly.
we could
You know,
possibly take
just
the wyvern
just from
and
like
put
you know
the
natural
claws
Yeah.
and
causes, not so
scales
much
or
people.
shit.
Probably
They still get
something
what they
definitely
want.
caused by an
Because
adventurer that
I've
died.
spent some time
Yeah,
thinking
close the door,
about
close the door, because that's really loud.
the wyvern that we're here to hunt. The guild wanted it killed.
Yeah, they need it. It needs to be killed.
However, if for some reason we can domesticate it, removing this wyvern from the area is the primary goal. It is.
It will be very hard to domesticate a fully grown
Yeah,
wyvern.
that's the issue. But what
But I
we,
have really good animal handling. I'm just saying.
You have a +4. Miranda has a +8.
Oh, I
however,
forgot.
we are in dragon country. She might have a clutch that we could steal and raise them. So
Yeah.
So, we're on our horses, right? Everybody's on their horses. We
We're
loaded
already
off the
right up
airship.
to-
We
towards
already
the,
landed about half a mile.
So the
out.
ruins?
yeah.
Okay.
yeah.
So, do y'all all want to go, or do you want to scout it out?
I think I can. We need to get to what looks like a good middle point, and then I can
a
send you
grassy
a
knoll kind of thing,
Yeah.
Do what?
like a grassy knoll kind of thing, like
Yeah,
a
just like
lookout
basically
point.
the entry point of this area. Like,
Okay.
I don't, to put it in video game terms, as soon as we enter the next instanced area, I want to send the bird around and have him survey. I can communicate with him with zero lag or latency, essentially, at about 100 feet out.
Yeah.
And because it is a bird, I imagine that he can survey some pretty decent range of area. So
That's fine. So you guys ride about halfway there. And
halfway or
you said you wanted to ride about halfway to and
Well-
get scouting, right?
yeah, so we are in the
You're in the general vicinity of
Okay.
it. You're just not super close because Captain Gill didn't want to give away you guys' position.
right. That's really good thinking, actually.
Yeah.
Just a quick bit of retcon before we disembarked from the ship. I wanted to just shake Gil's hand and like the half arm
Yeah,
shake like
good.
this, and just nod and agree.
Yeah.
Like
Yeah.
I want to show him that I thoroughly appreciate everything that he's
I know
done
he
for
gets,
us.
He
Yeah.
Like,
definitely gets what you're getting at.
Okay, and then I slip him 20 gold.
Alright.
I'm not going to tell him why. He doesn't know that I stole 20 gold.
He greatly appreciates it and
Oh,
thanks
that's right,
you.
you did steal that.
I did. I'm going to remove that from the inventory. All right.
Alright,
So you
let's
guys
set
are
out west.
halfway out,
Let's
and
set
then
out
you
west,
guys gonna
right?
are you gonna go with your owl?
Oh, yeah. I'm like,
Okay.
we're on the ground, the owl's
so
in the
who-
air,
okay.
like UAV style,
Okay, so
scanning the area.
who is all going?
Enemy
Uh,
UAV inbound!
If I'm not mistaken, it is me and Damu, and then I'm actually taking
Yeah,
her
I'm
with
on the
me.
back. On
Okay.
his.
Oh, well, I mean, like, are you you're disembarking off the horse and walking up that way?
No.
No, we're on the horse, but we're like.
Well, I mean, once you get halfway is what I'm asking. Like, once you get about halfway to where you want to stop and then stealth or whatever.
Yeah, suppose from where he drops us off, we'd ride the horse up. At that point, I would actually want to leave you on the horse.
Okay.
Yeah.
And then that way you have my horse and his horse by the lead. If you need to, you can dip back to the party, and then you can let them know, hey, we've got to fucking giddy up and go.
Shit.
Okay.
So,
So you and I are on foot.
Okay. Well, Miranda's going
I'm
with
getting
you.
off my horse.
Okay.
Yeah, I mean, you can, you might die.
Dami, what
Where's
kind of armor
Ghost?
do
I
you have?
have a 7.
Ghost is with her.
I don't know if I have
Ghost
some
and
of
Nadia,
that,
which is
dude.
her raven.
I'm pretty sure you had some
Are
starting
always-
armor. What's your armor class? Go to your the stats page, the very first page.
11.
You don't have any armor.
I'll go with you.
You should have leather or
I
chainmail.
go with you then.
Did I put chainmail
As
or
a
a
fighter,
chain shirt
you
in
should
there?
have started with armor. Go to
I have
go into
a
the
leather.
player's handbook and determine.
I'll add because a chain shirt would be
I'm
fun
like,
for him.
'cause I got 12.
I thought I put one in here.
Well, we're
for
trying
you.
to sneak, but we also need some brutality on this.
Well, the
squad.
thing is, a
I'm
chain
like, I
shirt
can-
is
I can
very
hit the range,
quiet.
so-
Yeah, chain is. I don't think chain imposes disadvantage on stealth.
Chainmail will.
Yeah.
Chain shirts will.
Yeah. Okay. That's my main concern because sneaking in heavy armor is impossible.
My deck's ain't shit, so.
No, wait. Why, well,
Yeah, but we're not gonna be that.
come on, what's up?
Oh shit, we have you.
There you go, your
we
AC
could
is now
take
14.
Sheeran is a monk and therefore dexterity-based metagaming, and would be sneakier.
So
Again,
you
so
can stay with, like you can stay with me.
Miranda's already going.
Yes.
Regardless,
What is Miranda's class?
She is multi-class. She's
Yeah.
fighter, monster hunter,
I'm
warlock.
naturally stealthy.
Okay.
Stuff.
I am naturally stealthy.
Yeah, he's going with you.
All right. So
Okay, so
it's gonna be.
so-
We might as well bring everybody because
Well,
at
a lot
this
of the
point,
heavy
only-
lifting is split between. God, we're almost all DPS. You're like a somewhat tank. We've got a somewhat tank over there with our druid, and then you're a sorcerer. You're about as squishy as a fucking wet condom.
She's very squishy.
As long as I can avoid getting hit.
So
Just make sure you say
here's
that
what we'll do.
this is-
So Rooker, we had a somewhat of an aerial view of the area that we're in.
Yeah.
He draws a dirt map, and he says, the main team is going to be me, it's going to be Damu, and it's going to be Sheeran. We are the quietest out of us. What is your dexterity, for sake of...
Oh, just remember, Miranda is going with you.
Yeah,
guys.
Miranda's the thing that I don't want happening, but
She's the goat.
yeah.
She kind of has to.
It's
She's-
13 plus 1.
So you get a +1. I don't like that either.
You're gonna have to leave yours.
Change of plans. Damu, you're staying here. You're protecting the soft ones. So it's gonna be me. It's gonna be Sheeran. It's gonna be Miranda. We're going in. You guys are going to stay back about 60 feet, mechanically speaking. If you dash, you can catch up with us in one action.
Am I still on your horse?
Let me. Okay. Before
The
you
horses,
get to
I assume, once we get like to the wooded-ish area surrounding these mountains, we can tie the horses off. They should be safe.
Yeah.
And I'll leave Reek at the horses. That way Reek can alert us if anything, if shit hits the fan by the horses, so we can come back and protect our sweet, sweet horses.
Let's see what I got.
I have the natural stones.
Okay, so everybody has rope right here in this. Before y'all set out, everybody has rope. Does anybody have anything sharp, caltrops, anything?
No, I'm thinking of the other party
I
that
have a
had ball
spear.
bearings.
You have a spear. That's not gonna do
Um,
what you do. Because I gotta do. I'm probably about to have to roll a few checks so I can do it. So,
I got daggers.
does anybody have glass vials? I can use that too.
I don't think I do. I've got rope. I've got
Is there
pythons.
is there sand anywhere nearby?
It's
There's dirt.
Dirt.
We
It's
can
not-
dig up some dirt. It's not as.
If he has control flame, I can, and hopefully,
Control
make
flame.
glass vial.
There has to be a flame
I
already
would create
around.
bonfire.
Yeah, but
I
there
can
has
do
to be
fire.
sand to make glass.
I got
Yeah,
fire.
Why are you trying to make glass?
So I can put some acid in a vial and the caltrops and the ropes. The first
that's
idea
gonna
to
take
make
a
little
lot of
perimeter
time.
of caltrops
That's
around
gonna
us
take a
on
lot.
the ropes. So that way, if somebody were to walk into them, it would trip them up, and it would also cause bleeding.
I think equipped with how we are, none of us have any spells. We don't have like alarm or anything like that, which sucks. I think that as an arcane trickster, I can get that later, but right now we don't have alarm. I think our best bet is going to be to just take like. We've got some miscellaneous weaponry that we're not really planning on using, so we can string some rope around and tie them. I have like.
I mean, yeah, we can make tripwire, but I was trying to make it deadly.
I'm not worried about deadly. I'm worried about it making enough sound that we don't need that. Reek is going to stay here.
Yeah, but
Yeah.
I'm saying as an added line of defense.
Look,
like
Reek
that's
is
why I want
there.
it to do
look,
damage.
Look, Reek is there, and then you have the rest of the party that's there.
But I do want to. What I want to do is we should use all of our rope and create like a corral around the horses. And we set it kind of low, just low enough to like scrape the foot, so that what I'm aiming for metagame wise is I want to give Reek essentially advantage on investigation or any kind of like watchman style abilities like investigation or
with
perception.
Ghost being there,
Oh, Ghost is staying too.
yeah, Ghost is staying.
Hell yes. Okay, we're
Ghost
good.
is
We're fine.
staying.
I have faith in this one.
So like Reek and Ghost, wolves are naturally stealthy.
Okay, I want to flavor this. I want Reek, and Reek he's like a snow owl, except because it is a fine familiar. The way I'm flavoring this is it is the soul of my sibling.
Yeah.
That I have contacted, and while I can't resurrect her, she is.
Go with this.
She's there. Like
This
I have
Fengo
her.
alchemist
Like
Yeah, no,
vibe,
I get what you're saying.
yeah. So it is Rooker's sister, his human sister. That's flavor for the DM and anybody else who knows his backstory. Anyways, and so like he dotes on Rook all the time, or Reek, but her name was not Reek, but he felt kind of gross calling his familiar by her name. It is her soul. I want Reek to basically be situated on Ghost's head. Just like
That's adorable.
Perched on Ghost's head. And that 270-degree angle of being able to switch the head one way or the other and see behind himself is what I want.
Yeah, no, that's fine.
Because that way
Ghost,
they could
Ghost
literally
would
watch
allow-
each other
Ghost-
six.
Ghost would allow that, considering that Miranda would have told him to, stay and watch and protect.
Okay. That by the way, that whole interchange about it being his sister's soul is player knowledge, but not character knowledge. So
That's FMA type shit, bro.
a little bit, yeah.
Almost
Well,
like
okay,
Black
so
Mirror.
we
Not on
have
purpose,
we
but-
have what? We have 3
You get one.
horses.
We have 5
So good.
horses.
No, I'm talking about when y'all leave. How many horses are going to be there?
They're coming in behind us by about 60 feet back.
So
Okay, when y'all leave, which horses are still where we are?
All the horses are staying at like a base camp.
yeah,
Okay,
so
well, I kind of want to corral the horses into like a horseshoe shape and have them in the center of it.
They're following us after a set distance. They're
yeah, so
That
after
way-
So this isn't going to last long, basically? You're saying?
they're gonna hold back.
Okay.
Yeah.
we're sending out a search party.
I'm just
basically,
setting
right
up some defenses. Like, I
You
don't
guys are
have
fine.
faith in
Like,
What
myself.
all
we're
the
defending
defenses
is
are
our
set.
horses, and we have my bird who can tell me anything I need, and we have her wolf who can tell us how much ass it needs to kick. Like this dog, I'm imagining is just fucking. You ever see the picture of the bulldog where it has to stand like this? And
it's a fucking
it's ripped.
It's a wolf.
Is it a wolf or is it a dire wolf?
No, he's not a dire wolf. He's a
Okay.
wolf. Her family specializes in breeding wolves, not dire
So
wolves.
basically, what I'm hearing is if a dire wolf were to just walk up out the woods, it could
I'll
fuck the
blast
wolf
that
up.
motherfucker.
dire wolves tend to stay more up on the mountains,
I'm
like
out.
the
Well,
higher
that's-
up
I
mountains.
was
You
gonna
guys
say,
are
that's
towards
where
the
we
base.
were.
I will blast them.
You guys are towards
You're
the
not
base
gonna
of
be
the mountain.
there.
You hear that?
You're not gonna be there.
All right. So
They're just harder to get and tame
300
because of the temperature.
All right. So hatching the plan, the mountainous region that we're going into for this Temple of Bahamut is the foot of the mountains are
Yeah, foot of the mountain.
fairly wooded.
It's wooded, and then
It's
when
not
you
super
guys-
dense though. Right?
It's not like once you get towards the actual destination, it's more. It kind of opens up. Like it's more.
Okay, so the trees will kind of fall away. after a certain point.
Fall out. It will just like tree and then grass and then.
So is it
base
like a?
mountain.
Is it like is the tree line that we're parking in? Is that kind of densely? If
It-
I were to
yes,
look,
it's densely covered, but the closer you get, the less dense
okay.
it gets.
Yeah.
so I'm assuming we're parking inside the tree line. If I were to be on the plains side of the tree line, looking at the mountain, am I going to be able to see through this forest to the mountains?
Yeah.
Okay.
Okay.
That makes it a little more complicated. I guess our plans of just setting up like tripwires and
So-
the bird and the wolf being there is the best we're going to be able to get away with here.
All right.
Draw it up.
So you
right
guys set
quick.
it up.
You want to draw it up right quick?
No.
No, you don't
The
need to
camp
draw it
doesn't
up.
matter.
Okay. I was talking about when we get inside the
So-
room.
I would like to keep my rope though.
Okay, that's fine. We have
Just in
6
case we
people,
need it.
so we have 5.
That's
we can
more
set
than
like
enough
a,
rope.
a
Rope is like
pentagon
50
save for,
feet.
or a hexagon save for one area that is roped off, so that if we need to, we can leave the rope and our horses can make
Well,
it
you
out.
gotta
of the
think,
trip.
Yeah,
only
rope's
have
not
50
even
rope.
all that expensive. It's like 5 gold.
No, it's not even gold. It's like copper.
Copper.
It's
Yeah,
like 5 copper per 10 feet or some
Yeah,
shit.
and it's like 50 fucking feet for a base
Yeah.
for the base rope anyway.
Yeah.
So.
So let's
so,
set up a 100
again-
foot area or a 50 foot area.
I'm already under the assumption that you guys have already set this up. I'm
Yeah,
just
yeah.
waiting for you guys to.
Yeah.
Head out.
The
Yeah,
area
that's
is
what I'm
actually,
waiting on. Really.
I think the camp that we're setting the horses should be fairly small, so
Yeah.
that they're very cloistered and just enclosed.
So what,
I'd
like
say
a
maybe
25 foot area?
25, 30 foot area that is, again, it's like a hexagon, but with one way out where the rope isn't. That way, if we need to, and that way is facing
But
the
it needs
plains.
to be like at least a 6 foot wide, no longer than a 6 foot wide path.
Oh no, I'm thinking like 15, 25 feet wide on like each side. So I don't know how that would, this shape, this side is missing. There's no
Okay.
rope there, and this
Yeah.
side is facing the plains out. So I'd imagine that's, if we did it to where it's 10 feet on each side, that's plenty of space for us to all haul ass out if we have to remount on horses.
Yeah.
And we have Ghost there.
Henry.
He's the muscle of the defense party, and Reek is the scouting. Reek can at any point. Does Ghost have any special properties that allows him to be more than just a wolf?
No, he's
Okay.
just the basic wolf.
Okay.
Y'all name somebody Reek?
Yeah, name my bird Reek. It's Rikh, not Theon Dickless Reek.
Wow, Game of Thrones reference
Yeah.
right there. Although we already had the one Game of Thrones
Yeah,
reference.
Ghost and Reek.
Yeah.
So yeah, that's the plan. And again, the scouting party, the forward scouting party, is going to be Miranda, myself, and Sharon. We're
Yeah.
just the sneakiest of all of us.
Correct.
I assume that Miranda has some sort of stealth, but Miranda is not going to not take the helm, so we're going to send the sneakiest of us with her. And I tell her, I want to speak directly to her. I was like, are you cool with this? Is there any adjustments you would make to this camp? You fine with the scouting party that we've got going?
Look, this is fine.
Okay, good.
Ghost will keep in contact.
All right. And you guys are about 60 feet behind us. That's, I in my opinion.
Also, remember, she still has Nadia.
Yeah,
Her,
that
Raven.
Raven, right. Can she, I ask her, can you send Nadia to the backside party? And that way you can, I'm assuming you can communicate through her, right?
She nods,
Okay.
but only through 100 feet. We have to be.
Well, they're only going to be
longer.
60 feet back. They're going to be dashing distance, speaking mechanically. So they're far enough back behind us, and if we move slow enough, we should be able to sneak through here and find what we need to find. And then you can communicate through her to them. That way we can have an open line of connection through Nadia.
I
Okay.
can.
But you had 2 familiars, didn't you?
I don't
One's a
have to.
familiar, one's
I
a
mean, companion.
pet.
Yeah, one's an actual beast
The Raven.
companion, and then one's a spiritual familiar.
It's not even technically on the same level as my familiar.
Yeah. So you guys are gonna head out. He needs to come back from the bathroom.
Ugly. He's just
That's
taking
fucking
a pee.
loud.
Why you pee so big?
Fucking sit down when you pee. It muffles the sound. God damn it. Go ahead and roll me a stealth.
Stealth? Gotcha.
Yeah. Roll me a stealth.
You got it.
DeMarco.
Oh shit.
Yeah. Roll me a stealth, and I'll tell you. When you're
I
on
think
fire.
you mean
It
Sharon.
should be 5,
Sharon.
right?
Yeah.
think you mean Eddie Boy over there?
You have a +5 to your stealth. Go ahead and roll them.
It's 24 for me.
24.
Let's say 19 for me with the modifier.
Modifier is always added in.
Yeah.
so
Miranda got a
19.
16, so
Cool. So we're all
she has to roll at disadvantage because of the half plate armor that she has.
okay. Wow. 16 with disadvantage. That's good. Okay.
Yeah,
She's got a +4 to. She's got a
Miranda
+4 to
could have
stealth.
fucked y'all up. She could have been tank.
Do I have,
She's got a +4 to stealth, so.
do I have anything that makes my character fucking
Sneaky.
no?
You don't have. Do you have pass without a trace?
She could wild shape.
Yeah, she could. She could wall shape into a squirrel.
She could wild shape into a fucking wolf.
That
I've
too.
seen the wolf.
A dire wolf at
yeah,
that.
yeah, but a direwolf being this low in the mountain would definitely kind of give it away.
It would give it away, but if she was sneaky enough, it wouldn't matter.
Yeah,
what it
that's
gave
true
away.
too. You want to go ahead and do that, Brenda?
Yeah. What?
We should have
Where is
spoke
it
up
at?
sooner. I'd love to have a fucking dire wolf out here. You are strong in your wolf shape.
Yeah. Well, direwolves are pretty strong.
Where do I?
And then if you die in dire wolf, you just pop
Just-
back into druid.
Yeah.
Like that is mechanically how it happens. If you reach 0 hit points, you go, poof, and now you are Pandora again. At the amount of health that you left your humanoid form in.
Spells.
I think it's feat and features, but you would have to literally go to the stat block for dire wolf.
Yeah, that's what I'm trying to find.
Just go to your browser and
Well,
just type in direwolf, because you get all the stats of a direwolf,
Yeah.
but you also retain some of your base abilities. And then also on flavor, you could choose to, as a druid, when you wild shape, you could shed your armor, or you could just have it absorbed into you. I think that's the best way to go, so that you don't have to re-equip armor. But flavor-wise, you could roleplay some really cool shit with that.
Like the wolf is wearing armor.
No, it just absorbs into the form.
Makes it a
doing
little bit
wild
thicker.
shape?
No, it doesn't affect the stats at all. It's just so that you can keep your inventory on you when you break wild shape, provided if you're using it for travel. Because I think she also gets improved speed as a direwolf.
Straight.
No,
Jumps.
it's.
Just saw the image of a plated direwolf. Sounds scary.
I take a nap. I'm tired as fuck, y'all. That airship ride whoops my ass every time.
It was like a 45-minute ride.
Yes, and I'm fucking tired. So y'all leaving me behind. I'm gonna rest until the action hits.
All right. Armor class would be 14.
Yeah.
I
You
wake
have
up.
37
Oh fuck!
hit
I'm
points,
having
though.
PTSD dreams
And as
again.
what?
37 hit points.
What do you mean 37 hit points?
That is your hit points as a direwolf.
Yeah.
Oh. Fuck. Oh, yeah.
I'm trying to fucking see the.
You would think I
Hey,
have
Farad, you
a
wanna
deck of
fuck while we
druid
got
spells.
time?
I have a deck of druid spells,
No?
like physical
Alright.
cards that you can use, and yet they didn't decide to include
I rolled a
in
raid
the
for
druid deck all of the monsters that they could turn into.
It'd be a strength check.
I'll set you on fire. Fire.
Can I roll to rape Karad?
I'll roll a fire.
Well, you
No,
could. I don't.
nobody's raping anybody.
I'll roll a spell and fire.
You win this time.
Okay, direwolves are not in monster manual for whatever reason.
They're in the back, the backpack.
Backpack?
Yeah, like they're not considered like main enemies, so they're like.
So dumb.
You know,
So Karad, how do you propose we go about defending these fine young things?
Well,
I don't know.
I got fired. That's it.
That's cool. I spit purple acid. I got bullied at school for it.
I'm taking the other things that we have.
That's fine.
You went to school?
Oh, I was homeschooled, but my siblings bullied me. So I just tell them I got bullied at school to, kind of not let them know.
Yeah. Nice.
Karad, I'm going to share a bit of private information with you.
All right.
And this is why I didn't like you at first, but I've grown to love you.
You guys have just been around each other for 2 days.
I'm
What
an
the fuck?
empath.
What are you doing?
I'm about to tell him a deep dark secret.
We're traveling, okay?
And on top of that, you guys have been together for 2 days.
I told him I love him. You know what?
Okay, so
I love you.
Brenda, go ahead and roll a d20 and add 4 for the stealth.
My whole family
Also,
was
you
killed
get
by
advantage
elves.
on hearing,
Still-
and you get advantage on perception checks that involve
Yeah,
hearing or
alright.
smelling.
Yep.
Senses, senses, I have
Yeah,
passive
that's
perception.
Like, damn, I
It's
thought you loved
13.
me.
That doesn't matter. It just roll the.
Yeah, you're rolling a stealth check because you're
Yeah,
with the adventuring.
yeah.
Forward
I just
party.
need you to roll a d20 and add 4 to it, please.
Oh, she's. Oh, I don't have to defend her.
No, she's with us.
Yeah, she's going with
What
us.
the fuck?
Direwolf.
A dire wolf, and a fucking owl. That would be
No,
peak
she's with
defense.
us.
I can turn into a direwolf.
We need the
to
plan
heal-
here.
boost
Just we don't
up
know
my
what we're going to run
strength.
into.
Roll it, please.
18? No, this is 12.
12 plus 4.
Yeah.
17.
16.
Or 16, sorry. God damn it. Okay, so yeah, you pass enough. So as you guys get closer to the tree line, about 30, 40 feet out, you see two people standing out in the front entrance. This open area.
Do they look like guards?
Yeah, they look like they're guarding.
Yeah, this is
But from what you can tell, they are the cultists that
Okay.
Bartholomew was talking
Can you
about.
pass me the player's handbook? Because I need to look at the range stats on daggers.
2 people
fun
guarding
fact,
the entrance to the
apparently
temple.
60 feet is the range.
I have an
Sure,
advantage.
because
Yes.
the gun has a better range than that.
I have an advantage on attack
You
roll
said
against
2
a
people.
creature
Am I
if at
60
least
feet
one
away
of
from you?
Guarding the entrance.
Shoot them.
Yeah, they're just standing there.
Okay, daggers have a 20 feet optimal range, 60 feet max.
Yeah.
Alright. I can shoot them.
But you're not with us.
That's just that.
I'm like 60 feet.
You have to
behind
go.
y'all. I have
Yeah.
300
Okay.
feet. I'm like,
If
I
I
can
leave,
shoot them.
Yeah, we started really late because
Yeah.
we were waiting on people.
DM.
alright.
I was part of that, people. So I'm
The wolf has an advantage on attack roll against the
work.
creature if at least one of the wolf's allies is within 5 feet of the creature and ally is incapacitated. So,
Yeah, but you're not that close to them.
no, I'm just saying, like,
I know. I know about the direwolves and stuff. It's just
Call out. You can.
you're
65.
not
I see.
there. So wait until you actually if you get into combat, then you can do that. Okay.
Alright,
Just
So we're
I
gonna
guess
handle her
we're
later.
putting her on autopilot.
yeah, we're just putting it on autopilot.
Okay.
Because that's the brain for fucking shit.
love you.
Alright. So they look like
book sounds interesting.
cultists that were
Yeah.
described to us.
First
Yeah.
few pages, I was
They're right now. They just look like they're kind of just bored, kind of talking.
Alright, so
Looking,
I'm
they're
gonna,
both of them are looking at each other.
so I'm just gonna whisper back to Sheeran and Pandora and Miranda and like we all know that I'm probably the sneakiest out of all of us. I'm gonna flank.
Speaking louder so the mic.
I'm sorry. So I'm gonna flank. I'm going to try and take them both out without being spotted. I'm gonna try. We're close enough that you guys can rush in if need be. They don't look super smart. If need be, you can advance, but I'm gonna try and take them out myself.
Miranda nods.
Cool.
What does Sheeran say?
I know.
Just nod.
Yeah.
All right.
Alright.
May the gods be with him.
May the force be with you.
Says that as he's walking away, like,
So are you gonna sneak in closer, or are you
Oh,
gonna?
I'm gonna get about 20 feet away.
20 feet.
Yeah. From like, so I'm imagining we're like kind of off center, looking at the two dudes looking this way.
because all right. So I want to get right here.
Sure.
So
Use
these are kind of pillars, right?
I got
These are
it.
kind of pillars. One of them, they're kind of broken in half because like there's like an
fallen
arch.
pillars.
Huh?
Like fallen pillars.
Yeah, they're kind of broken because like there used to be like an arch there, and then there's rubble right there,
Okay.
and there.
Use plenty of dice if you need to.
I know,
Or,
they're-
like
they're-
that tub right there in front of you is all like just tiny little gems and whatnot that we can use for this.
So they're standing about right here,
Okay.
and then
For
you got the rubble.
position's sake, let's put them inside
Yeah.
squares.
So the rubble,
I love this. I love this.
and then
What are these?
those were there apparently.
Oh,
And then I'm just gonna use this as the entrance
let's
to
put these over
the
here.
actual.
My stuff.
So what's at the front?
That's
Okay.
like
These are two broken columns. These are the rubble from the arch because it's broken, and then these are the two cultists outside of the gate or the
so this
entrance.
this is a gate or is it
Or
an
the-
archway?
it's the entrance archway, the
Okay.
door of pretty much.
Alright, so what we're gonna be at?
Just give me like a couple deep.
okay, can we pick up a model or somebody pick up an object so I can have a visual
And
representation of
There
where
or is that
everybody is?
Yeah, that's
just in case this turns into combat.
I was gonna turn into combat. It's
Well, I
just gonna
know
be
that.
one
I'm just saying if you don't, if it turns into actual.
So is there like a wall breaching around or like
yeah,
what?
it's a entrance into a mountain, actually inside the mountain.
Oh, yeah. Okay, so they're like in a cave in front of me. essentially.
Yeah, essentially it's a cave.
So
Yeah,
But
it's-
it's think like a hobbit hole,
yeah.
sort of, but like just this entrance
So
is
take the marker. Hold on. Let her draw it. It's
okay. Fuck.
it's fine.
No, okay,
Creative
so
liberties.
this is the entrance. And
Yeah,
the
we
fucking
can pull the
camera.
dice out if you
Yeah,
need to.
no. And it leads in this way. Because that will be the hallway
tunnel.
down, and then with it doing this, like that.
Oh shit. Okay. So maybe stealthing in is not the best idea.
You
had
could the
Okay,
these
so-
the rubble the rubble is large enough to hide somebody.
But we're here essentially, right? We're like
no,
out
no.
here somewhere.
This is no. You guys are back this way.
Yo, so
Oh, okay.
Yeah, you
that
guys
makes
are
this
back-
way better.
You guys are
Okay.
back this way.
Cool. I
You
love
wouldn't
this.
be on top of the mountain.
No, like I thought we were going into a tunnel and they were inside this structure.
yeah.
I
no,
didn't-
no, 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 no.
Awesome.
Yeah, they're outside with you guys.
This got way better. All right.
yo, so where everybody at?
well, this is me. I'm like right here, I guess. And wait, no, this is the advanced party that's up here.
Yeah.
Okay,
Yeah.
so
Anybody want
we're
the spider
probably
too,
somewhere
sandwich?
about. Okay, so we're probably
60
about
feet.
like right over here in this area.
Yeah, why not? And
And
then
if
yeah,
we're
just
like,
use these guys.
if we're
Yeah.
60 foot back from y'all, each grid's 10 foot.
yeah. We can use.
Oh no, camera.
Oof. That can. This is. I'm gonna be the fake D20. Alright.
I mean, skull.
Miranda will just be the bear.
Okay.
You got
Who am I?
Can I just
Which
run
one-
in and bite both their heads off?
Who's the golem guy?
Nobody's really the golem. You
I'll
can.
be the golem guy then.
Okay.
They're earth elemental.
Yeah.
So we have Booker, we have Sheeran, we have Miranda, and we have
Brenda.
Pandora.
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 the-
Does everybody want this guy?
No, it's fine. Just.
Oh fuck that.
Does anybody want the golem?
I should be in a
Just
little
put a
bear thing
watch
because
pad.
it's the closest
Oh,
thing
yeah.
to being on all fours.
It really doesn't matter.
It's just a physical representation.
It's just
now.
a physical representation of what's happening.
Okay,
I
well
know,
the
I
golem
thought
is
it was funny.
Euphoria for the time being.
Alright.
That's fine.
All right. So I'm going to try and sneak over. I'm gonna like crawl low. And I'm gonna half my speed and get about there behind the rubble.
Okay. Roll me a stealth.
I would love to. I would love to re-roll.
What'd you roll?
One.
It's a 1.
Whoa.
Fucking fall!
You tripped.
3 times in a row.
To be fair, we're
You
beyond,
are prone.
we're
So
beyond
I'll-
30 feet away from them, and I did prone.
Yeah. So go ahead and re-roll that. This is funny.
Well, that's a 20.
Oh, that's even better.
1 to 20. I love it.
Oh,
So we're gonna count that as me having rolled with advantage because I chose prone.
because
Okay, awesome.
yeah, you did go prone. So you fucking see him fucking serpentine solid snake style just.
And I get halfway there, I go, and nobody hears it.
And he gets up to the rubble, and then you can see past the pillars that you have a clear line of sight of both of them.
Yeah. I'm gonna check my spells real quick.
I wish I knew spells.
I got spells.
Me too.
You should have gone fucking Eldritch Knight then.
Yeah.
Nah.
Okay, so I'm.
Evolve your clan.
Look, I enjoy
Okay.
being a fighter.
So still
A
behind the
fighter,
rubble.
yeah,
Still do
Eldritch
that.
Knight is still a fighter. It's just a subclass.
Yeah.
Well, I can't.
As long as
change
you don't
the
do Purple
subclass
Dragon
now.
Knight, you're good.
Yeah.
Purple Dragon Knight is the worst fighter
I'm like,
subclass.
look,
Yeah.
if it's required,
Oh, yeah.
It literally turns everybody into a
I'm
fighter.
trying to get my
So I'm gonna go here,
change, so I'm
Yeah.
doing
here,
so I'm like,
and then like try and flank, just get outside of their line of sight and go around there.
Mm.
And I wanna 5, 10, 15, 20,
so
30. I wanna keep inching in a little bit. Tell me when I should roll again.
No, I mean you roll a fucking 20 on that. You're
Okay.
fucking prone. They're fucking not even. They're bored out of their fucking mind and just talking.
So I assume that I'm hugging like the mountain wall here
Yeah.
along this line. So I'm gonna get about here, and I want to use Mage Hand, and because I'm an arcane trickster, I can make mine invisible. And I want to just grab a rock, and hover it way above their head, and I want to hover the Mage Hand 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30, like right above the cave entrance at this point.
You should have took me with you. I had minor illusion.
It's fine. Minor illusion.
Are you
Mage
gonna
hand
drop
is-
the rock or what?
No, fuck no. I'm going to just use mage hand to huck it, just like lob it
Okay.
this way. Just I know my goal depends on how they react. It really is on them, but my goal is for them to just look at, huh? Like some Metal Gear Solid, I threw an empty magazine
Yeah.
style shit.
Where's their fucking perception? I don't.
It's trash.
Oh, I love
It's
that
poopy
game.
if you're talking about specifically just generic cultists.
Yeah, that's what they are.
I have a flashcard somewhere. I just don't know what book it's stuff.
They're starting to get
I'll just roll just a regular d20 then.
Okay.
I don't fucking remember. I rolled an 11. That's
Which one?
that's
do you
enough for both of them to look that way.
Awesome. So,
want? Come get it.
15, 20.
Come grab it.
I'm gonna go
'Cause I
here,
don't want to throw it again.
and he's there.
Come grab
Yeah.
it. Right
So as you're like kind of getting closer to them, one starts to kind of like walk off to investigate it.
Which one? The one closest to me or the one
No,
furthest?
the one furthest.
Cool.
He's about like right here. He's making his way. He's really.
Oh shit! I lost. I thought they were the red ones. Okay.
No.
That's my bad. My fault. I'm still within range. I'm
Yeah, you're still well in good
I'm
range.
flanking anyways. So.
So
Okay, so I'm going to throw Splinter at them.
you're gonna what?
I'm gonna throw Splinter. That's what I've named the
Your dagger.
dagger of return. Yeah.
Okay.
Oh no, that's the wrong way.
It would have been the wrong way if it was a nat 20, would it?
It was the wrong way because it fell out of the top of my hand instead of the bottom. But that's a 19.
19?
That's 19 natural. So
Yeah, that hits.
let me go to my actions. That is, yeah, that was a fucking +7 on top of 19, so that's definitely hitting. That's 1d4 plus 5 damage. So that is 8 damage right to the throat. Oh, and a sneak attack.
Plus,
so
yeah, I was about to say plus add your sneak attack.
plus, I'm sorry, how much did I say that was? 8 damage?
Yeah, 8 damage.
Plus 4 is
12.
12, plus 2 is 14, plus 2 is 16 damage.
Yeah, so
Right
that
to the throat.
dude, he literally drops.
Cool.
He drops completely.
Awesome. And I snap my dagger back. Just like, again, I'm flavoring it like it's a kunai with chain, except the chain isn't real. It's just like a magical, etheric,
It's
like
bungee
green,
gum.
and just
And
draw
just
it back.
your aura.
And I'm gonna move up. I'm here. 10, 15, 20.
Slit his fucking throat.
One's already
Well,
dead.
he's the one right there is
Yeah.
dead.
Yeah.
You might as well just remove it.
Yeah.
Okay. So he's within range there, and I'm still outside of the lens of the cave.
Yep.
I'm gonna go again. Sneak attack. That's a 15 nat, plus 7 is 22.
Yeah, you hit him.
That's a 3 plus, what did I determine was my bonus damage on this? 5? 4. Yeah, so that's an 8 plus 2 is 10 plus, goddamn, 2 is 12 plus 5 is 17.
He fucking falls dead.
Alright, so I send a message. I don't send a message because my bird is back at camp. So I can I see them from where I am? Like I know where I left them.
Yeah. You can see, since you know where you left the rest of the group, you can see them.
Alright, so I just point my hand at them and then do this here and just to tell them to like follow my path back with just like hand signs.
So yeah, they're gonna get up
Alright.
Awesome.
and go over towards you. Are you gonna loot the bodies at all?
Now that you mention it, sure.
I'm looting one.
Alright.
You didn't do nothing!
I don't give a fuck. I've been sitting here this entire time.
So
No, yeah, I'll leave one for somebody else to loot. I'll check the first one that I dropped, and the
Check.
second guy is over here somewhere.
Check your dad's stash.
So let me roll this real quick.
Are they wearing any type of magical robes or armor? Because they're a perception
No.
I could.
They're not wearing anything form of magical. They're just basic cultist robes.
Will gladly take the robe.
I want a robe, but
I'm
is it
so glad
Is it
that I remembered sneak attack, because I promise you 4 damage
So-
wasn't going to
Is
kill
it
one of
a-
these dudes.
Is it a
They're
nice
like, "Ah,
robe?
what the
Is it
fuck?"
better than what I already have?
What the shit?
It's
Everybody
just a
roll
basic
initiative.
robe.
Everyone's
Dude.
dead.
They don't wear special armor.
They wear it just cloth robes. They're not.
So I can't wear armor and a robe.
You can wear it over your armor, but they don't have any armor. They're just
So
wearing.
it doesn't have any any protection whatsoever added.
I just want the
Not
fucking
for-
robe for design. I
So
don't care.
Nick, on the first body,
Yeah,
you find
the aesthetic.
16 gold.
16 gold. Cool. Awesome. I like that.
I like how you drop it. Sound like a coin bag. So you come up.
Can I take the robe?
Should be up.
I mean, if you want to take it and
Yeah,
sell
no,
it, that's
we didn't
fine.
move up.
No, you know what?
Put that bitch on.
We
Hold on.
didn't move up. We're still in camp.
Yeah, I'm gonna take their cultist garb, like they
Oh.
wear their uniform, right?
You're smart, right?
Yeah,
You're thinking
yeah,
what
you
I'm
can do
doing.
that if you want to.
I need
Yeah.
to see that robe.
Thank you. You're welcome.
I take it off of them, and then I like just slough the body off to the side, just like pack it in the rubble. Like I assume that the rocks are like built up. There's like a slot in the middle to
I
drop the
need
body
to
in.
see what they look like
You
in
can
the
have
robe.
it. I don't
I
need
need
it.
to see what they look like in the robe, so I can put the glamour ring and be them, just in case. I can
Well,
be like,
you
oh
don't-
yeah, I
You
know
you
can
this
don't
is-
just
need-
put the robe
I
on
like-
top of what you're
You're
wearing.
big.
Yeah.
Yeah, but oh yeah, I am dragging.
It doesn't matter.
You're
yeah.
big.
And if they're cultists
Yes.
Tiamat,
Wait,
Um,
wait, are they like human cultists or
Yeah, they're
dragonborn?
humans. They're humans.
So-
Tiamat, when it comes to her followers, she doesn't care until she breaks out of hell.
like she hates her followers, but she hates the Dragonborn followers just a little bit less.
Yeah.
Like you could be you'd be benefiting from being a Dragonborn. Because she
Alright.
views Dragonborn
Well,
in
can
slightly
you
higher
send
regard than me.
can I send a message to you through Reek?
Reek is at the camp. You have
So,
covered-
as you're, pulling off the robe off the second guy, 20 gold drops out of his fucking pocket.
cool. That's yours.
Yeah.
You were looting the other guy, so-
yeah.
Add it to your character sheet or have her just.
Well,
note
how the
here.
fuck am I gonna get a
no,
robe? Do I
yeah.
just need a glamour ring, a robe on?
You gotta come over
Give you
there.
the robe. I don't need it.
Well, literally, he doesn't need it.
Do you want?
on
Sorry,
the other hand,
we're
with
metagaming.
with
We're not in
a,
the same group, so we
Oh,
should.
sorry.
well,
split
with
that.
a glamour ring, you can just assume their form and just you can just assume their form and then put on the robe.
You don't even need to.
Yeah.
You're
just- yeah, just
Dragonborn
do-
with the robe. Okay,
Yeah.
sorry.
All right. Well,
Okay,
All right.
I said, can I look at what's the bird's name?
Nadia,
Nadia. Okay.
do you look at the raven or do you look at the owl? Because there's like two
No,
birds. right?
the owl and the wolf are at camp with the horses.
Yeah.
Okay. Well, I
So-
look at Reek and try to tell her whatever that go check on them, please. Let's see. Leave. We got this. Just go check on them right quick and come right back.
Right, yeah. I'd imagine that
Reek would
we're
come
not,
back
if
to
we're
you.
not super far off, then Reed
Yeah.
could easily convey that information.
Okay.
So he lands. It's weird. Like the familiar is a he, but the soul is the soul of the female.
Yeah.
So he lands.
fucking
your
transgender.
owl's transgender.
They land.
I like twist the head. It's like Morse code almost. And so I tell Reek, tell him to advance. We've cleared out the entrance, and then Reek flies off back to them.
Yeah, and then Reek would obviously, in its own way, mention that the coast is clear, that you guys can move up.
All right. We move up.
Yes.
All right. Everybody, mount your horses. Let's go ahead.
I'm
and
staying at camp.
No.
Yeah, but
We're
what?
going inside of
I
the
was
cave.
I was figuring if we leave the horses at the entrance.
I mean, yeah, that's fair.
All right. So
So you
that's
just
good.
lead them. I mean,
Yeah,
you're
you can
within
time around the
walk-
column if you want.
You're within walking distance.
Yeah,
So.
we're
All right, let's lead the horses there. Let's go ahead and get our rope up. Let's lead the horses back
All right. So we're gonna bring up here.
up here towards which pillar should we go to? You just wanna
Doesn't
go
matter.
to this pillar?
Either-
Probably that one. That's
Alright.
where I approached, and that was the
That,
safest.
the horses are here, and we'll use this you.
No, I'm just saying those are the
Okay,
horses.
this is
like,
this is where the horses are. We're over here.
Okay. And when you all approach, I pass you the robe that I snatched off of the guy.
Why are you giving this to me?
They're Tiamat cultists. They wear this. It's like the fucking. It's the uniform of the cult. Put it on over your armor, and you're gonna lead the charge. You're gonna walk in like you own the place.
Well, here.
Oh my god, this pulling a fucking Wookiee.
I throw it on.
Pulling a fucking
real quick.
Wookiee.
I throw it on real quick, real majestic, like, and for flavor, I throw it on, and it kind of just flares around like the Steven, the fucking cloak from Doctor Strange, and it kind of just fits like just right. And I'm like, all right.
And then I pass the other one, or you have the other one.
Yeah, I ripped that shit. It's mine.
Oh,
Are you
Yeah,
gonna
I'm
wear
okay.
it?
I'm gonna wear it.
Okay.
Okay. Here's what I propose to
So then
you.
you two.
Unless you want it. You want
Here's
it?
what I propose to y'all. Here's what we should do to make this easy. We don't know how many of them is in this cave.
Sure.
We can take this the easy route
Yeah,
and
he's
do a
just a
little bit
wolf.
sneaky. We
I
can
haven't
chain
turned
y'all
into a
up
wolf
like
yet.
prisoners, stay in the robes, and lead y'all in like we found y'all out in the woods.
I only get to stay
And we
in
have
the
your
for
horse.
an hour.
Really good idea.
So I gotta wait till I'm in combat.
All right, so here's what we need to do. I need you and anybody not in a robe to put this rope on, throw it out.
Well, you'd have Euphoria's rope at this point.
Okay.
Yeah.
Euphoria, I need your rope to. I need everybody to be shackled, basically. So
So
I
we're
want
shackled.
Me, I'm
so
not.
so
I'm
let's
going
tie
to
it
the
as
side.
if
like knot it around. Everybody's in a
let's
line.
make it
But
look like
please-
it's secure, but that we could slip out of it. if we
Okay,
need
but
to.
okay. So
Okay.
here's how I'm imagining it. You're holding the knot in your hands.
Yeah, yeah. And I'm also going to suggest Euphoria, since your player left the table. I suggest you stay with the horses.
Yeah, that'd probably be easier.
Okay.
We don't know you
Yeah,
that well.
Euphoria
It'd be
is
lost.
here.
It'd be a lot easier
Like-
since I don't have
Yeah.
everyone's full experience of how they play the character yet.
Right.
It'd be a lot easier.
Okay, so
leave her at
Euphoria is
horses.
guarding the horses.
She's like,
Are we at break time yet?
Reckon so.
Yeah, we are.
So let's for sake of making the recording a bit more concise, let's set our plans and then break for about 10, 15.
10,
Okay.
10, 15 minutes.
Fine.
Okay. I just want to fight some shit. At this
I'm gonna
point.
put it this way: the two who are wearing robes, you're going in first, and you're both going
I
to.
need you to mimic. I need you to be. a
I assume
dragon. need
since
you
we're
to
moving
look
camp with the
like
horses,
me.
we would all
Oh, that's right.
retract
Change
our
like
robes.
shit.
Yes.
Let's
Yeah,
go
well,
ahead
Miranda
and do that
didn't.
for added effect.
Miranda didn't
Yeah,
bring
that's
out her
fair.
robe, so she can use hers.
If that's okay
So,
with you.
and I
Okay,
assume
yeah.
50 feet of rope for you.
Might-
You would be leading 3 of us because you look probably stronger, and then you would be leading the other 2.
And like he just said,
Well,
I can change to look like him. So, 'cause I'm
Miranda's
sorry.
gonna
You could.
at this point gonna chime in. Well, it might be better if one leads from the front and then one in the back.
I'll be in the back.
Ha!
I want
You're
Miranda. Okay, I want
As far
Miranda.
as like slave chains, you'd have one in the front and one in the back, so that all the slaves are in the middle, and they could basically what's the word I'm looking for?
Direct.
Not necessarily
Navigate.
direct. When converge. You could converge on the one that decides to break away.
I want Miranda
Alright.
to be the closest to
If
me
anything
towards
gets-
the front
gets
because
nice.
You want Miranda up front.
I want Miranda up front.
She's gonna be chained.
I want
behind
you in the back.
Yes.
You in the
So-
very back.
And then you're behind me,
I'm
leading
like,
me, and then you two are in the middle.
You need me to dim down the flames.
Yes.
So-
that is okay. That's what I was saying. If
Miranda,
we tie
are
him
you-
up, he could
Miranda.
just burn the whole fucking
Pandora.
rope.
Is Pandora gonna break
I
while
am
chained
willing
at all?
to sacrifice the rope to get the jump
she
on them.
eventually will,
like-
but
He can
since
fair.
I only
torch
get
the
to
whole
watch
rope.
Shade
Everybody
for
would
an
Rope
run
hour,
doesn't immediately combust.
Yeah,
She'll-
The reason I was saying like,
Turn
Pandora
back.
can only stay in wild shape for an hour, so I'm using
It's
that.
only been a couple of minutes, so you
Yeah.
can still have
Yeah,
you still have that full hour.
You could lope behind us as well,
Yeah, as
Like,
just
just-
as a direwolf,
like
you
the
could
rear
sneak.
guards.
Why
Yeah.
would I be cut? Oh, want
Because
me to go
you're in your-
ahead? They can. I won't be like suspicious at all.
Can I roll it in like maybe just a base intelligence check on whether or not I would know if it would be worth it to these cultists to maybe like
Have a direwolf.
take a direwolf?
It probably would. It would probably be in their best benefit to have one.
Okay.
And with him being in Dragonborn form, it would be. They would just think, "Oh, you were just sent here, and you found these people, and
Got a
you
wolf
have
along the
you,
way.
Yeah, you got a wolf and a direwolf along
So
the way."
we'll rope you up like
yeah,
a rope leash.
like a mate, and I need you to be like vicious. I need you to be acting like you're about to rip everybody's fucking throats out, prisoners
Because
included.
it'll be less
yeah.
less focus on the people if
They'll be
if
like,
it
oh
seems
shit,
like they're just bringing
a
in
snapping wolf. That is
Yeah.
a really good idea.
My question is, who is going to be holding the rope for both Ghost and
I thought Ghost
thought
was
Ghost
back
was
at the.
holding
Goes
up
to
the
the camp.
camp.
I thought they were
with the
staking
bird.
out.
Ghost and your bird, Ghost and Miranda's bird,
Yeah,
Nadia,
yeah.
are at the camp.
No, Nadia was
No,
with
they're-
Miranda.
Yeah, Nadia's with Miranda.
It was Reek
Ghost and Reek are
Ghost that were.
sitting
Yeah,
with
Yeah,
like
Reek.
Ghost would have followed with
They're
you
over
guys.
here.
Well then,
No, they'll be
Not-
with the
I-
horse.
Then who's protecting the
Miranda,
horses?
we need
The
you
horses
to
are over
leave
here.
Ghost.
They'll
and
be in the
camp.
watch
It
out
already
for the
looks
horse.
strange enough bringing a
Yeah,
dire wolf
they're-
here. A wolf, having an extra wolf, yeah, it might add to our clout factor, but they would just think, no, there's no way in hell that he did this by himself. He roped a dire wolf and a wolf.
Oh.
I think it would be best for Ghost and Nadia to hold up the camp.
Rooker grabs the
hold up
collar
the
of his shirt, like his leather mail, and goes, and then whispers the command word into his cloak, and he has basically slave garb on, just burlap sack for clothes. He's trying to look the part, like picked off the streets slave.
This is gonna be fun. This is gonna be really fun.
Like I'm trying to look as much the part as possible. Like
Yeah.
the rest of you, it would make the more inconspicuous we can look, the more we look like we were plucked off the streets, the better.
Yeah,
But it would also lead into
Okay.
the benefit on your part of walking in. Not only are you a dragonborn cultist, but you're walking in with like 2 to 3 powerful ass people. You're cultist garb as well.
Yeah.
So we have 2 dragonborns. That's gonna stroke their ego so hard. You've got this guy. What are you? Half elf?
Yeah.
Yeah, half elf.
A half elf, and then what is
Miranda's a human.
a half elf and a human who are like they're semi armored, but I'm assuming they can look kind of just like worn and beat down, just like holding their head low.
I'm gonna ham up this performance.
That's right. He's drunk, so he already looks like
Yeah.
Well,
like
Miranda can cast minor illusion on herself and make herself look
Yeah, that's
really
true.
dirty.
So the less threatening we look, the more likely they are to let us in without
sober right
asking
now.
any questions.
Yeah, I've been sober.
That's what I'm looking
That's
at
what
right
Do
now.
we need to rough
Actually-
y'all up a little bit?
Huh?
Do we need to rough y'all up a little bit?
No, I don't have to be.
I got a pocket.
Hang on.
This is what it says.
I just don't want it to look like, oh yeah, they just found these people. And
Like
they-
freshly
yeah.
showered,
Yeah.
but
So
freshly
I go
showered.
ahead and I
Look.
cast wall shape as a direwolf and just roll around in the dirt real quick.
Yeah. Oh, you're still
Yeah.
in the direwolf form, so
Yeah.
yeah.
Actually,
I'm like-
Miranda can turn herself.
I got a little bag of sand. So
Oh,
that's way
okay.
She's got invisibility
But for
and
how
major
long?
image.
How
Or
long?
Major image.
What does that do? What does that mean?
It is.
Spoilers. I don't need it. It's not important to me.
It's a really good spell. But
and then
she can turn invisible for.
you're looking me in the eyes right now, and Rooker it's
So I got
just
a little bag
Rooker,
of sand.
but he looks bruised and dirtier than ever without doing anything. Like
Okay,
he drops into a lesser
I'll
form of
step
himself.
check.
Bear with me. All right, this includes Miranda. If Miranda can go invisible, we can cause a
You don't know
massive
that.
distraction.
That's metagaming. I'm just saying
Fuck,
she doesn't.
okay.
You guys don't know that. I'm letting you guys know that
Yeah.
she can actually do this. She can
Well,
actually turn.
my
invisible.
character needs to know then before I continue.
You got the inside or something.
Can I? I know this sounds strange, but you seem the type as a hunter.
Try to look at it as if this is Damu speaking. Not try to eliminate the metagame when you role play.
You can only use it for rolls.
So you're retooling inspiration for the campaign in
A
general.
little bit.
Okay.
A little bit.
So just roll it.
No. You don't need to use it.
You add that to a role that you want to add it to.
Yeah.
Okay.
Write that down. Remember that.
Yeah. But it's only like it's
You might need it in combat.
it's only.
So
but if
what do
you
I
use it
write?
in combat, it only adds a number 2 hit, not the actual damage.
Yeah.
So,
It's just for the skill check or the attack roll itself.
Roll
Yeah.
d6 for skill check or attack.
Write
roll.
inspiration at the top of the sheet and then just write down 1d6 because I assume that we might be able to gain inspiration on different dice values.
It normally would be 10, but
So,
with that,
well,
with
inspiration
the
is-
way he did that, I would give a d6.
Well, inspiration traditionally in 5th edition, the way it works is you can choose before finding out the result of a roll to re-roll that. So, like if I rolled and I got a 2.
I'm using it the bardic way.
Okay.
So you would add to whatever you rolled on that d6, you would add it to your normal roll.
Okay.
Okay.
So what is Miranda's response?
She nods and smiles. I
That's
can
a really cool way to retool inspiration. I might actually consider using that.
Go ahead.
Just
Because
like-
that's how bards do it.
Because then it'd be like, okay, I liked what you did, but I didn't like it as much as when I let this person re-roll a whole ass d20. You
Yeah.
know? So
I'm
that's a
trying-
really interesting way, actually.
Forgive me, but I'm trying to organize a heist.
Sorry.
I can turn invisible for a while.
Hold up! Wait! Shh! Change of plans.
Cave.
Change of plans. People. Change of plans. We got this. We can cause a distraction so massive they wouldn't even know what to do. If Miranda were to, if this is, it can be used as a fighting tactic. It could be used if our shit cover gets blown, or it's about to be. But if Miranda goes invisible just fucking randomly and then just slips out of the cuffs and she's gone and one of them notice it, or me, or
It might be better if I just turn invisible as you walk in. I can
Yeah,
also
but-
turn one more individual invisible as well.
hold up. Say that one more time slowly, please. No, not you.
I can turn one more individual creature.
How long can you hold this out for?
according to it's in 1 hour concentration.
I need you, invisible, and somebody else. Alright.
So you only turn one other
You
person.
need to bring
You
him
don't-
in.
just need one person. Okay, we just need
because
one
it looks
person.
more intimidating.
We just need one person.
And I'm the
Alright.
person in the back, so the only person left, literally, is.
Yeah. So eliminate the chain gang. You've got me in chains. You have Miranda and Karad invisible. I'm the sole prisoner. I look as little as possible, and you have a direwolf. You have a direwolf and a single prisoner.
Yeah, because I might.
You're gonna take us in. Nobody's gonna bat an eye at some dude that looks like you picked him off the street and a direwolf. Yeah, they happen. They exist in the area. You might get some cool points for that, but it's not gonna be as impressive as you having 5 fucking people chained up.
All right.
So 2 people invisible. I'm the one in chains. I can slip these. I can break these cuffs.
You can't.
All right. Here's
I
how
can
I'm
break
gonna.
these.
Here's how I'm gonna spin it.
Sorry.
Here's how this is gonna be spun since I'm doing most of the talking. I saved you from getting killed by a direwolf. In the process, captured the direwolf
Sure.
and you.
And I can mage hand. My mage hand is invisible
And if
because I'm a
anybody
sneaky
asks-
boy.
if
And I can
anybody
untie it
asks-
with the mage hand. Tie me in. Get me in there. Make it convincing.
I can ask, and be like, look, if they ask anything.
As you're
about-
explaining, I am tying the tightest knot around my own wrist as I
Okay.
can. I'm like,
Okay,
let's
good.
do
I'm like,
this.
fuck yeah. All right. So if they ask anything about why did you save them or anything, I'll just simply put, well,
Indoctrination.
better use for Tiamat than us, right?
Yeah.
So
Or like we could feed him to her, or we could indoctrinate him.
this is
something
a
like that.
sacrifice.
There you go.
Sacrifice the fucking direwolf if you want to.
Let's break here.
Wow.
This is a really good point to break.
I just look over here like I've been trying to kill you from start.
All right. I guess on that note, we'll take a good 10.
All right,
10 minute
friends.
break.
Is the camera still on? Is the camera still on?
It's still on right now.
We'll be back.
Oh
Well,
my God.
I'm getting a good.
Holy shit! I'm having a lot of fun. I killed 2
She's
dudes.
coming along nicely. it weird that I think Sam's husband is just a little bit out of her league?
No, it's not, because he's the pretty one out of the two of them.
He's kind of cute. Like,
I didn't
she's-
eat Sam.
Aesthetically, he
She's
is
not-
Am I Barrett?
she's not pretty.
Barrett's a thing.
She's very
homely.
slightly, but yes, she got a better face. But
Oh,
her
butter face!
he's low-key
You know,
kind of cute.
We're fucking live, by the way.
That bitch is ugly.
Ooh.
Don't worry.
No flame.
Delete the last 10 seconds. Alexa, delete the last 50 seconds of the
Is
stream.
anybody watching?
I don't know. I haven't checked yet.
I hope it's not her.
I doubt.
I would highly doubt that because I don't know her.
I mean,
Therefore, I would not invite her.
I'm kind of
Is
famous.
she on like Facebook? Look at his arms there.
Yeah, he's attractive.
Look at his arms.
Yeah. So when you go to post that,
On YouTube?
edit that out.
Yeah, I will.
Because that would be-
I'll have to upload it directly to YouTube.
His
and then
personality's
edit
not
it.
that bad.
Edit.
His personality really pissed me off when we were selling the car. Just, I don't know, babe. We might have to get another car because this was not starting immediately. It's like, shut the fuck up. The car is fine.
All right.
It's just been sitting. Sorry.
Hello, friends. We're back. Welcome to DN Degenerates with your host, Phelan Ray, and your boy, me. And if you have any questions, there will be a Patreon link soon. Give us your money.
Pay us $5 per question.
$5.
I'm heavily considering.
Oh my God! Is that
Anyway.
okay? All right. I guess that's
So-
the name of the group chat. D&D Degenerates.
Look, I tried to push that last week, but nobody wanted to hear it.
Well,
You guys are just a bunch of degenerates.
I wasn't here last week, and isn't that
the last time we played?
isn't
Last
that
time we played
isn't
this.
that what the guildmaster called us? Degenerates.
Yeah, he called you a bunch of.
Hell yeah, D&D Degenerates. I love it. It kind of ties in. Awesome.
Yeah.
All right, so we're back. I'm chained up. 2 of y'all are invisible. There's a wolf.
2
There's a
Dragonborn.
big wolf.
No, there's one invisible. You guys only need one person tied up.
Yeah,
and that was
you 2 are leading the chain. I'm between
Yeah,
2
two
of you.
people. Yeah, so it's Miranda and
Karad.
Karad.
Yeah.
I always want to say Conrad. I don't know why. I don't know.
All right. You call me by my common name, Red.
Shut up.
Hey, Red.
Conrad.
All right,
All right.
so let's do
So
this.
you guys are making your way in.
We are at the entrance of the cave.
I'm fucking Gangnam styling my whole way in. I'm not.
So Miranda, let me go ahead and mark off her spell slot for the day.
And again, just for clarity's sake, I have shifted my appearance to make
look
me more, me
ugly.
look more just dirty
Ugly.
and ugly too. Yeah, just like Rooker, but on
He's got
his ab.
one eye is down
If
here. the
Rooker
other one's up
was
here.
like the bottom of the barrel city trash, that's how I want him to look right now.
and he's got AIDS.
Sure, but that's you
No,
can't really
I'm like, can I
emulate that.
do a perception of
Yes, you
noticing
can.
that?
You can like have it on your lip.
I'm like, can I do a
We don't have to.
Why do you need to do a perception?
like noticing that he changed, like
Sure, if you want to. Yeah, go ahead. Roll a perception.
Roll that perception. D20.
You don't know.
In the tray.
He's gonna roll a 1. He's like, I don't even know who the fuck that is. It's gonna be like a Hannah Montana.
7.
Yeah, you don't fucking notice shit.
7 plus. I assume that the check on this is a
I
little high.
have passive, but
Passive doesn't matter. Passive is just it's a mechanic that nobody pays attention to in 5th edition.
I'm using it more as if you're trying
Plus
to pickpocket somebody or something.
Was it 13?
13?
Ooh. That's up to you.
Yeah,
I
I
imagine
would say you.
I imagine that the check for
I just don't
Rooker
care.
specifically
Considering
is
that you've only known each other for about not even a full 2 days, you would be a little weirded out that there's Rooker isn't really here instead of there's some random. Or did you change your appearance?
No, it's Rooker. It's just Rooker on his worst day ever.
Oh, okay. Well, you would be a little weirded out. Like, what happened to your clothes?
like for me, I just want to sit there and internally think about it until like some.
You're like, when did you change your clothes so fast? How did you do that?
How are you doing it?
How am I doing that?
What? Never mind.
Just
I'm like, it's out of my
All
pay
right,
grade.
then. Keep
remember, project your voice.
I'm like, it's out of my pay grade. You're right.
And Rooker says to you, that's a really good way to perceive this.
And I'm just
And
looking at the both of them
And
like,
he slips his hand out of his bonds as if it's not even tight. He just pats you on the head and says, good boy.
I think you need to roll intimidation.
No, that's not even intimidation. That's just.
It would intimidate me.
It's interpersonal.
Alright, so you guys are making your way down this hall slash corridor.
So we have.
The dire wolf's
Corrado
just going
front.
fucking ape
I
shit.
am in the back. I'm sorry, I'm not in the back. Sharon, which one are you? This one?
No, that's me.
Oh, okay.
Okay.
So we got him backwards then.
Sharon should be up front, and then
fucking.
That's
What's her nuts is staying back there because you know she died. And we're just gonna like keep them kind of flanked a little bit.
yeah,
So where's the dire wolf?
Direwolf is gonna be.
Direwolf
behind
is the bear.
you. Yeah, Miranda's is gonna be behind you. So
Yeah.
don't worry about it.
All right, who are we missing? We have me. We have Damu. We have Sharon.
Like,
We have Wolf. Oh, we need Brenda's character, Pandora.
She's the dire wolf.
Brenda's the Direwolf.
Brenda's the wolf.
Yeah.
So then. Okay, so then it's what's her nuts and Karad.
But they're invisible.
Yes.
Yeah, we're just invisible, or they're invisible. Sorry.
That, that's the more.
I have to disassociate Miranda.
Because paint the picture.
It's hard to disassociate like that. So you guys are walking down this corridor. You're gonna see like engravings, like old engravings of dragons, Bahamut particularly.
Is it linguistic engravings?
They don't really tell much of a story. They're more for like aesthetic pleasing.
I'm gonna whisper to the party and be like,
There's a little moss growing on them because it's kind of cold, or not. I wouldn't say cold, but it's kind of damp.
At a passing glance, would maybe a history check give me any information off of what this might be portraying?
Not really.
Okay.
Because it's just like I said, it's more like just as
art.
It's
a
yeah,
flex.
It's just art.
it's
really.
a flex.
Okay.
There's just Bahamut and like a bunch of
Like, is that
other
torches in
holy
there?
symbols that would resemble Bahamut and
And I assume that since everybody sitting at the table now speaks Draconic, they would have some sort of like history lessons from
I don't
Draconic.
think.
Yeah,
not even just that, just history of the world itself would
I understand.
will tell you enough knowledge
Okay.
about Bahamut.
Okay.
Because it's well known that
Yeah,
Bahamut
he-
helped create this world and protect it.
Okay.
And that
Which,
he's
who
the major
doesn't?
pan-
There, I could have sworn there was somebody that didn't.
I
speak
don't.
Draconic.
I'm like, I just understand it.
He doesn't speak it, but he has understand languages as a passive ability.
Yeah, I speak Draconic.
I do too.
Um.
Well, I'm pretty sure
what?
I do.
So this is your country on the grand scale of Faerun. So does that mean that religions in regular D&D mythos do exist?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, like
cool.
the regular pantheon does exist still.
Okay.
It's
cool.
just
This is like a
realm.
cloistered-
Yeah, this realm per
Okay.
se is heavily based. Or
And
heavily
it
worships
seems to
Bahamut
me,
and
just
Leviathan.
from like player knowledge alone, that they have their own religions and they're kind of ignorant to religions outside of their cloister of countries.
Yes and no. Like if you guys were in like the high elf country, then
Is there a high elf country here?
in Dragonia? Or-
This just the region that we're in.
No.
Okay.
There are some like people, some elven people who worship elven gods and whatnot, but overall, it's mainly Bahamut.
Okay. Like
It's-
in specifically the country that we're in.
Yeah, specifically.
And that is the northeast one up there, right?
Yeah.
When
This one right here.
Yeah.
Remind me. I'm sorry. I'm super bad. What we are in where now? What is-
Starkhaven.
Starkhaven.
Starkhaven's
Stark- I remember the word haven. I couldn't remember the first word.
Yeah, Starkhaven.
And so,
That's
is there
over here.
is there elven country elsewhere on this map?
The major elven countries down this way.
Okay. Okay. Cool.
All right.
So you guys are walking through. You'll see like some broken pottery, just relics, broken relics that wouldn't really do much in a museum or anything.
I wanna use Mage Hand passively, just like shift through the broken pottery, see if there's like any kind of valuable in there whatsoever.
Roll investigation.
Okay. No.
No, we don't find shit.
Where the
You find,
fuck is
like-
my sprite at?
You find like this shimmery. You find like a shimmery piece, and you're like, oh, silver, and then it's just like, oh, it's
Like full gold?
It's just fucking a piece of glass.
And
Okay.
no one's questioning them being in there.
I wanna
Well,
take
no. So far, you guys are just in the hallway. You guys haven't reached
Um,
the main area just yet.
mechanically speaking, can I take the piece of glass?
Yeah, you
Sure.
want to. You want to take the piece of glass, you can. So as you guys continue walking down this corridor / hallway,
Rooker, why don't you
cave,
collect a pile of glass?
Actually, I want to scoop up some of the rubble from these pottery, the smash pots.
Yeah, go ahead.
Pick up anything.
Just like the broken shards.
Yeah.
Okay, go ahead.
You want to like maybe roll like a percentile dice as well?
Yeah, go ahead and roll a percentile.
Like I want a mass amount of this. Like I'm trying to scoop it up. I'm thinking I'm going for maybe 10 pounds of smash pottery.
Like I just rolled a percentile. You got 23 pieces.
23 pieces. So that
Of
would
smash pottery.
like maybe like 5 pounds of.
Yeah, about 5-6 pounds. Enough to like to cause distractions and shit. So
Take some rope and
No, it's fine.
make a.
So as you guys
Garrett.
exit this corridor, you come out to this large opening. What you could perceive to be, what you could perceive to be like a very large living room, like a very large foyer, almost like mansion size, almost. And in it, you'll see 3 more people. You'll see about 3 more people in there, just kind of watching and just.
Continue. I'm gonna fact check a spell or two.
Okay. And as you guys walk closer, one of them notices you and looks kind of suspicious. Like he's not suspicious of, oh my god, who are you people? More like what's going on?
What are they doing?
Yeah, what are you guys doing? He's kind of giving you that look, like what the hell are you doing?
Have I noticed him looking at me?
Yeah, no, you guys notice because he kind of.
Okay.
He's right there. Just like so, in this room, there's a broken staircase that leads up, and then to the left there's a door, and then to the right there's another door, and then behind the staircase, which it's a large enough staircase, but it splits like in the middle,
Like a grand staircase.
Yeah,
that wraps around. Okay.
Yeah, and then
what is at the base of the staircase, like beneath the landing? Is there nothing there, or
it's a lot of just dirt and just broken
like a
things.
cave wall,
Yeah,
essentially?
it's
Okay.
almost, but it's more refined. Like you would look, like you would see like where chairs would be, some broken chairs, some like broken candles and. Whatnot.
So who was speaking? Like, so there's 3 people in the room.
Yeah, 3 people. There's
There-
3 of them.
And
3
there's
cultists.
paint the picture for me. Where are they located in the room?
You have one that's on the main floor,
Okay.
and then you have one sitting on the stairs, and then you have one just coming in from the left. So as you
Left
walk
on the upper level,
on the
ground level.
because
Okay.
the stairs are broken.
Okay, so
So
only
there's-
one staircase actually goes up.
Yeah.
The other one is broken. Okay.
Yeah, but you have one coming